What's up everybody, my name is JustJarrod, welcome back to another video, and right off the bat I just want to let you guys know that this video is going to be very rambly. I'm going to go on and off topic a lot, so just be prepared for that. It's based around No Man's Sky, yes, but not around the game, specifically more around the community and what's been going on since the game is released. I'm also going to talk about how I'm enjoying the game and kind of what I like about it and what I don't like, things like that. Already, I'm also going to let you guys know that I probably will not be reading the comments in this video because they are going to be very either one hate-filled or, basically I know the people who will respond positively and I know the people who are going to respond negatively. So if I read the comments, they're just going to be full of toxic arguments, so I'm just not going to go there. Now this has been on my mind for the past, week basically since No Man's Sky has actually released. And people around the community, you either hate the game or you love the game, right? That's what's happening, right? Everybody on Reddit, there's so many people who hate the game because things that Sean said were going to be in it aren't in it, and calling him a liar for it, and just bashing the whole Hello Games team for No Man's Sky and it being overhyped and not good enough, all this stuff that's been going on surrounding the game. There are people who love it to bits, and there are people who absolutely despise it, and they're calling Sean a liar and all this stuff. So the topic around Sean being a liar, first of all, he's not a liar, okay? And I'm going to reference DM21 Gaming and Cobra TV. I'm going to put both their video links in the description because they also address this topic, and they address it in quite a, formidable manner, opposite of me, because I'm just going to be rambling on the topic because it's been on my mind for a while. So, as in the words of DM21 Gaming, right, Sean had a vision for this game. Sean had a definite vision. Hello Games had a vision for this. And a year ago, 2 years ago, at the beginning of this year, whenever you asked him, or there was interviews, like what was going to be in the game, what you can do, and all these things that he came up with on the top of his head, or, that were in the game, could have been things he wanted to be in the game. Could have been things that was in his vision, their vision to be in the game. And I just think they ran out of time, to be truthfully honest. I think if you want to blame somebody, you need to blame Sony and PlayStation, because they were pressuring Hello Games. They must have been pressuring Hello Games. They give Hello Games the deadline. Hello Games doesn't decide the deadline for No Man's Sky themselves. Sony comes up to them and says, hey, you have to finish it by this date. And then it's out, and that's it. Like, you don't have any more time. Yeah, they delayed it 2 months, but that's it, They might have needed more than that, and they only got 2 months, because Sony pushes them to get it out. Sony doesn't really care, right? They don't really understand, the making of the game. You would think they would, because they're Sony, but no. They set the deadline. Hello Games had to make the deadline, no matter what. So when the deadline came, they released what they had. They probably had to remove, so many things that weren't finished, because if they would have shipped them with the game, they wouldn't have been complete, and there would have been more bugs, more issues with the game than there are now. So don't call him a liar, right? It's visions of games can change over time, right? Just because he says something a year ago compared to when the game releases today definitely does not mean it's going to be a thing, right? All that was speculation. This whole game has been speculation since it released, which is, phenomenal. Nobody really understands that. And a lot of articles that are written about Sean being a liar, all this stuff, it's just BS, to be honest with you. He's not a liar. Yes, he would have been a liar if the day before the game came out, and he was like, yeah, there's this in it, there's that in it, there's this, and then the next day the game came out and there wasn't, that would have been lying. But no, this was like ages ago, right? Ages ago when he answered these questions. And visions can change, right? Things can change. The deadline probably pushed them, and they had to remove certain things that they're probably going to add back in, with updates and the like. So just wanted to get that out there. He's not a liar, and I'm not, don't call him a liar, right? They've done this, the whole fundamental, process. This whole game has been, since the beginning, a universe, right? They were building a procedural universe, which nobody has done, right? Where there's 18 quintillion planets, and everything is varied, and you can go and explore all this stuff. That was the whole basis of this game, and they did that. They did that perfectly. There is 18 quintillion planets. You can go try and explore each and every one, and that's what the basis of this game was, and that is exactly what they delivered on. And they did that with only, 15 people, starting with 10 people on their team? Like, they're a small, they're not like Assassin's Creed with AAA titles, making the same crap over and over again. Those teams have, hundreds of people. Hello Games has barely at all any, and they, Hello Games were trying to like reinvent, right? They were doing different things, new things that nobody has done before, and they did it with such a small team. They created their own, code, their own procedurally generated, code to actually put into this game, their own engine, all the stuff, to make this procedural universe. And they did that, and that is why I play the game. That is why I love the game. A long time ago, this is gonna get to, how I feel about the game. A long time ago, I said, or not a long time ago, in multiple videos I put up, I said multiple times, if No Man's Sky is only a game about exploring and seeing new things, I don't care. That is why I liked the game when I saw it for the first time, in 2013. When I seen it, I was like, this is awesome, it's procedural. You see, everything you see is for the first time. Nobody else will ever see it. You're discovering new things all the time. I said I would completely be okay with just that. I didn't care about anything else that was in the game. And that is why I like the game. And that is why I only play that. I haven't played anything else since the games came out. I played it like 6 to 8 hours every day. And I still play it. I'm not even close to the center of the first galaxy, and I still play it. I'm just venturing wherever I want to go freely. And that's why I love the game, because you can always see new things. It's hard to actually, like Cobra over on his video said, he doesn't really understand why he likes the game. He can't explain it. I definitely agree with this in a way. It is strange, because a lot of the stuff, yes, isn't as varied as we'd hoped. Buildings-wise are all the same. The things you do in buildings are all the same. The ship controls are kind of wonky. The crafting isn't as deep as we were promised. There is no really faction-based teams. You kind of just, be nice to all the races and you'll get, a good relationship or a good standing with all of them. So yeah, there's a lot missing that we were promised, or not promised, that were supposed to be in the game that maybe may have not made it to the final stages of development, which is okay. It's weird that it's not weird that I like the game, but it's weird because I can play this game, or I could start playing it, and then just the time just goes by without even me like realizing it. And that's what's cool about it. It's really a calm, relaxing game where you could just sit down, chill with a couple friends, talk to them, and just play and experience different things every time. I find myself taking so many pictures. I've got so many pictures of this game where I land on a planet and I'm like, you know what, I need to get a good shot of this planet. And I try to get a good picture on every planet I land on. One that looks like really cool, where the sun, almost eclipses the planets and things like that. I love to take pictures of this game, and all I find myself doing all the time, I land on a planet with like an objective. I need to get iridium, or I need to find a certain blueprint. I need to find the Atlas passes, something like that, and I always get sidetracked with just looking at different things, like wanting to see what's over that mountain, wanting to see what's underwater, all the stuff, and it's just to see. There's no gameplay, effect. It's just, I just want to see new things, and that's why I love the game, and I guess that's the only reason, because it's hard to come up with other reasons. I love the ship combat, even though there's nothing much to do besides just shoot ships. You don't really get rewarded for it. There's just so many things, and then there's still the mystery behind portals and how to open them. And if you can actually see other people, besides the crap that we got from those two people, supposedly the two people that the articles were written about. There's a bunch of articles. Once these two people found each other, and they couldn't see each other, that's when all the articles of Sean saying he's a liar and all that came out. But the thing is that nobody realized was that one person was online and one person was offline. No shit, they weren't going to see each other. That's just like obvious to me. It's mind-blowing how many people just don't read into these things, right? One person's online, one person's offline. They're not going to see each other. It's just not how the world works, okay? You have to be both online for that to happen. So we really still don't know about that. Whether or not it was a bug because the servers were like really messed up and you couldn't just see another person, nobody really knows. There's so many mysteries. The mysteries behind the center of the galaxy, which I don't even know of because I haven't been there. The mystery of how many galaxies there are, all this stuff, right, that people are still finding out. And I think the real problem behind No Man's Sky is that people were in love with the idea of No Man's Sky, and then once it came out, they kind of fell out of it and then blamed Sean for being a liar or all this stuff. The whole basis was a procedurally generated universe so you can explore and see things that nobody else has seen. That was the main genre, or the main explanation of No Man's Sky, and that's why I love it. It's sad that not a lot of people love it for that reason, just like me. I think a lot of people these days for No Man's Sky, or a lot of people who play games, every game now, nowadays it's about winning, right? Every single game is about winning. Winning this, being better than somebody else at it, you know. And this game is not about that at all. And I think that's what throws a lot of people off, unfortunately. People don't understand, you know, a game can be fun when there's only, you know, minimal things to do, right? Like explore, right? It was an exploration survival game, and that is exactly what it is, an exploration survival game. We were never promised a true multiplayer. We were never promised like COD-like gameplay. And when people expect that, because the game was so hyped up, and all of a sudden, right at the end of like its cycle before it released, so many people were new to the idea of No Man's Sky. They didn't know all these things. They didn't realize, you know, all the speculation. All the videos were speculation. So when they see it, they take it as fact. They buy the game. It's not as good as they thought, and then they call Sean a liar. They call us a liar. Right? I'm getting like my old videos, all my old videos right now, the ones before No Man's Sky came out, all speculation. You know. All speculation. I get notifications of people telling me I'm a liar and that this isn't true. Well, no shit, because it was before the game was out. I made that video months before the game was out. You know, that's why everybody is losing. You know, people like Cobra TV. Cobra lost subscribers. You know, he lost a lot of his fan base because people either hate the game, hate the community who liked the game, or hate Sean, or hate Cobra. Right? Everybody, it's this whole hate circles going on, which is just unbelievable. It's people who hate Sean because he's quote-unquote a liar, which he isn't. And then there's those people who hate the people who hate Sean, and then the people who hate Sean also hate the people who like the game. So there's just a bunch of crap going on with the community, right? What happened to liking the game because it's a procedural universe and just getting to explore everything was enough, right? That was enough for my entire community here, right? In the comments, nobody had any care in the world about any really other gameplay except being able to explore, right? That's the main thing with this game. The main theme, explore, exploration, and survival. That's it. And all of a sudden, you know, everybody's losing things. Like, I don't really care about views and subscribers and things like that. I just like making videos, you guys know that. And, you know, regarding anything that happens with No Man's Sky in the future, I will keep making No Man's Sky videos because it's a blast to me, and I love playing the game. So, I'm not going away from No Man's Sky. But, you know, Cobra lost subscribers. He lost a lot of his fan base. I'm losing subscribers. It seems like my channel, you know, is just like the activity has just totally gone downhill. Which, you know what, it is what it is. It's surprising, yes, because I definitely didn't think after No Man's Sky came out, my channel would go down, you know, in subscribers or down in activity. I don't think anybody did. I didn't expect it to skyrocket, but I expected it to get, you know, a little more, I guess, like, fan base around it. You know, people, like, freaking out about the game, but instead, people hate the game, which is unfortunate, because they really have done, Hello Games have really done something that nobody else has. So that's just a lot I wanted to get off my mind. I don't even know what I've talked about in this video. I've just freaking rambled on what's been on my mind for a couple days now. I had to get it off my chest. I know it's a touchy subject. If you don't like the game, I don't hate you. I see why people wouldn't like the game because of what, you know, was supposedly supposed to be in it, what the vision of No Man's Sky was. You know, the deeper crafting, which I'm kind of, you know, one thing that I dislike about it is the fact that there isn't deeper crafting, right? It's just, you can only craft if you have the recipe, and if you have the recipe, you know exactly how to craft it. That was kind of a thing that kind of bummed me out, but still I love the game for what it is, and I play it all the time, you know, and it's addicting to me. Why? I don't really know. I just like seeing new things. It's weird, I know. I can't explain it. I can't explain it, but if you hate the game, you know, I don't hate you for it. That's your full opinion. You don't gotta explain to me in the comments why you hate the game. I know why a lot of people hate the game. I know there's a lot of reasons, you know, surrounding the game that we're supposed to be in it, you know, we're supposedly supposed to be in it, is what I say, because it is Sean's vision. And that stuff wasn't in the game, and that, you know, turned a lot of people the wrong way, and made a lot of people angry. I know why you know, I understand, but I don't hate the game. I love the game. I'm gonna keep playing it. You know, you call me a fanboy, call me what you will, but I've waited 3 years for this game, and I waited 3 years for the basis of this game being an exploration game where I can see things that nobody else has seen. And that was the whole reason I liked the game from the get-go, and that's what this game is, and that's why I like it. Anyways, I think I covered everything. If I didn't, who knows, maybe I'll make another video surrounding this topic. I don't know. But hopefully, you know, when, you know, base building will be coming soon, there's going to be there was already a patch 1.04, which fixed a lot of crashes and things like that. The game is still crashing on PS4, I know that, but there's another stability patch coming next week. Then we're going to get the update soon for base building and freighters. I think that's going to come a lot sooner than at least Hello Games thought, because of just the fact that they want to get, you know, people back into their game, because a lot of people have fallen out of the game, and that is unfortunate because, you know, that just puts stress on the community, you know, the huge community that we had, you know, Syrian, Orbit, me, Cobra, No Man's Sky Gamer, right, all the forums, the Reddit. I'm not saying everybody was positive all the time, especially not the Reddit, but, you know, everybody was this cohesive group of people who were excited with everybody's, you know, fan base for each channel. Everybody was excited about the game so much. It was such a positive community all the time, and to see it just totally stagger into this just hellish state that it's in is, you know, it really sucks, because you can't look around the corner and not see people, you know, bashing other people who like the game, or bashing Sean Murray, or bashing what they hate about the game, or telling everybody why the game sucks, or telling everybody why you suck for liking the game, or just bashing the channels who promote the game. All this stuff, it's unbelievable. It really does, you know, it just sucks. It really does. But that's it for me. I just wanted to get a lot of stuff off my chest. Once again, I probably won't read the comments, not because I don't want to. Well, yeah, because I don't want to. I don't want, you know, to sift through all that negativity. I know the people who will react positively to this and kind of agree with what I'm saying. I know who those people will be. But, you know, it's sad when we're losing, like, subscribers. We're losing, you know, activity. All this positivity on everybody's channel is just going nowhere. And it really is a bummer, you know. From my viewpoint, you know, from before, it's like before No Man's Sky was out, everything was better, it's sad to say that. I'm loving the game. I hope you guys are loving the game. Videos will be out every day, hopefully. You know, I have a lot of ideas and I have enough footage, that's for sure, because I've been playing the game like crazy. A little update on what I'm doing right now in No Man's Sky. I'm trying to organize my inventories and get everything connected, because that might be the way to open portals. So that's my goal, is to open a portal. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe for anything and everything No Man's Sky. My name has been JustJarrod, aka the No Man's Sky guy. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Stay positive. Until next time.